Okay, so today we're going to be starting with exponential equations. Now, the whole of this week we are going to be doing equations and inequalities. What do you know? What's the difference between an equation and an expression? Okay, an equation has an equal sign. Now, an expression does not. We usually add the equal sign to the front, but it is not necessarily necessary to add the equal sign. Whereas with an equation, I have an equal sign that affects everything. Now, the first one we're going to be getting to is exponential equations. Now, when I work with exponential equation, the first thing I always want to do is get my bases the same. So in this case, so the first example, what do I have? 2 to the power of x equals to 32. Can this 32 be rewritten as 2 to the power of something? Yes. It will be 2 to the power of x equals to 2 to the power of 5. Now, since my bases are the same, I can get rid of them. So what does this mean? X is equals to 5. Now, what if I have something like question 2? In this case, I'm going to do another first step. I'm going to isolate x. Now, in this case, what do I have to isolate? I have to isolate 5 to the power of x. How will I do that? Take the 3 over. But in this case, it's not just take the 3 over. It's a multiplication. So therefore, I divide both sides by 3. So I still have 3 times 5 to the power of x divided by 3 equals to 75 divided by 3. This means these two cancel out. 75 divided by 3 is 25. Okay, 25. Now we get to this rule. Bases. The boo-boo. Okay, 5 to the power of x equals to 25. Get the bases the same, it will be 5 to the power of x equals to. So therefore, x is equals to. Okay. The next one. Now I've got something with 0, 0, 0. How will I look at solving it? My advice. If ever you get something that has this type of fraction, enter this fraction into your, or this decimal into your calculator. It will be the same as saying 8 over 1,000. What's the simplest of 8 to 1,000? 1 over? Okay, so this means I've got 5x equals to 1 over 125. Now what can I do? I want that 125 at the top. What must I do? I put an exponent of a negative 1. Remember I said those rules work forward. They also work backwards. So if it's a negative 1 exponent, I know it's supposed to be under the line. Now 125, it is 5 to the power of 3. So I have 5x equals to 5 to the power of negative 3. Therefore, x is negative 3. So I still use the same rules where I say I isolate the x. If it's already isolated, I work on the bases. So basically, what happened here is it's the same as saying 5 to the power of 3 times negative. So that's why it's 5 to the power of negative 3. Okay. Now, the next one. My rule is what? Isolate x. Eh? In this case, I've got x's on both sides. So what does that mean? I want to get all my eggs in one basket. I want to get all the x's on one side. So what will happen? I divide by 2 to the power of x. I divide by 2 to the power of x. You could have divided both sides by 3 to the power of x. It will still give you the same idea. These two cancel out. How will I get rid of the 4? I will also divide both sides by 4. Né? So I divide by 2x times 4. These two cancel out. I am left with 9 over 4 equals to 3x divided by 2 to the power of x. Now you remember the rule of distribution. I think it's law number 4, 5. If I have something in a bracket, my exponent carries to both. Okay? So here I can say, but this is the same as saying 3 over 2 to the power of x. 9 over 4, can it be written as 3 to the power of something divided by 2 to the power of something? Because remember, we want to get our bases the same. So it can be 3 to the power of 2 divided by 2 to the power of 2. What can I take out commonly in the first one? To the power of 2. So I've got 3 over 2 to the power of 2. And this is equals to 3 over 2 to the power of x. Are my bases the same in this case? Yes. So therefore I can say, but x is equals to. These questions, they appear, but not that frequently. Main questions that do appear, something like this one and this one. They tend to like to ask them. These ones have not appeared in quite a while, but nothing will surprise me with the new exams and guidelines. Any questions? Will you attempt first and then questions will follow? Yep. Okay. Now,